Hey guys, today we're gonna deep clean the toilet. I've shared several videos on how to clean your toilet, but this is deep cleaning. And the reason why I'm deep cleaning, if you don't deep clean your toilet really well, your bathroom could end up smelling. Most people have hard water. And what happens is you get this buildup, this brown buildup in your toilet, typically around the rim of it, underneath the rim, also along the water line, sometimes at the very bottom when you're looking into the toilet. I have this and I've been struggling with it, but I found the best thing and I tested it today. I've been doing a lot of research to see how I can clean this best. Vinegar works well to stay on top of it, but if it's years of a brown stain or even just a year, the vinegar isn't going to cut it unless you soak it for a really long time. So let me show you what it is. Okay, so it's this scouring stick. It's called Pumie. Heavy duty. Here it is right here. I actually used it already on one toilet, so you can see I was really getting it up in there. It worked so well. Essentially, you're just like sandpapering off the stains. This does not scratch porcelain at all. So you can also use this if you have a porcelain tub. The way to know if you have a porcelain tub is if a magnet sticks to your tub, then chances are it's porcelain. Definitely don't use this on like fiberglass, acrylic, or anything like that. You can also use these on tiles. It says toilet bowl, in your tubs, your sinks, your showers. It's for rock hard mineral deposits around your faucets and drains. It also works on lime and algae in your swimming pools. It also works really well on baked on food or grease and carbon buildup in your oven. They're about $5. I got mine at the hardware store. They sell them at Walmart as well, and you can also get them on Amazon. I'll actually link the Amazon ones below. All you have to do is just dip it in the toilet bowl water or just a little bit of water wherever you're using it, and then go ahead and start scrubbing. So I'm just going ahead and kind of scrubbing on the bowl here. This is like years of hard water stains. We've just got the worst water, and this is a really, really old toilet in a really old house. So you can see it's working so well. You can just see that I'm scrubbing it. This doesn't have any chemicals or anything like that. It is simply an abrasive, and you can see how much is coming off on the sides here. Yeah, I've been scrubbing and scrubbing. This is coming off like a dream. You got to see this. So here we go. This is like little pieces of the pumice stone kind of coming off. But honestly, as soon as I can clean this up, wait until you see all of the hard water spots are gone, including down and below. And if you have rings around the water line, this will also take care of them. And this does not scratch porcelain. Okay, I haven't scrubbed this out yet, but you can just see what a difference it has already made. Look at how clean and nice this looks. I'm telling you, this works so well. And for the inside of the bowl, you've probably heard me talk about it if you've watched my channel before, but I love Barkeeper's Friend. It is one of my top 5 cleaning products, and I love using it in the toilet. You just go ahead and you sprinkle it around and use your toilet brush and give your toilet a good scrub out. So I'm just dump that in there. Now I'm going to clean it out. Again, you know, Barkeeper's Friend is also a natural cleaner. I love using natural cleaners in the house. I think they work just as well. They're super effective. In some cases, they're even more effective. As you can see, that pumice stone is like the best thing I've found and way better than any chemical. I'll also link my toilet brush because I love it so much. Next thing is for your tank, and I have shared before just to every couple of months, every few months, put vinegar or 3 cups of vinegar in your toilet tank to keep your toilet fresh. This works really well. It keeps your toilet nice and clean and cleaner for longer, but you do need to clean the tank from time to time. So I've been doing all kinds of research and I found the best ingredient, and it's citric acid. You may or may not know this, especially if you have ever canned any fruits or vegetables, then you probably do know this. It's completely natural, completely safe for your toilet, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. It's so simple, and you don't even have to scrub. I've seen methods where they use vinegar and you have to scrub. I wanted a no scrub method. And the reason why you want to keep your toilet tank clean is because what ends up happening is all of the dirt in your toilet tank actually gets into your toilet. I mean, think about it. The water is just circulating through there. And then your toilet's getting dirty when you're not even using it. So if you keep your toilet tank clean, then your toilet will also be cleaner for longer. And who doesn't want a toilet that's cleaner for longer, right? Right, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna shut the water off, and the valve is usually located kind of somewhere behind the toilet. So righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So we're gonna turn it to the right here. Okay, and then we're gonna take the back of the tank off. All right, let's go in. All right, look how dirty that is. And you can see like this line right here. So we're gonna try to get all of that, and you can even see this is all dirty. So why you need to clean this, like I said, you know, this stuff ends up in your toilet. And so you wanna just do this. I probably would just do this once a year. Now we're flushing all the water out. You gotta hold it down and do it a couple of times to get all that water out of there. Okay, so it's pretty much gone. That's as good as we're gonna get. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add hot water. I've heard some people add boiling water. I don't think you should do that. I think that could be a little bit dangerous. So I would just add hot water. Add this hot water in just to the fill line. I need a little bit more. Okay, so now I've filled it to the fill line, and I'm gonna add this citric acid. I'm gonna add about a cup. So I got this at my hardware store. It was just like in the kitchen aisle. They sell it anywhere though. I mean, you know, Walmart or Target, wherever. I'm adding this, just gonna sprinkle it around and get that in there. And then I'm just gonna take a spoon and stir it into the hot water. So I have recommended putting vinegar in here every couple of months, and that just kind of keeps things fresh. But this actually deep cleans it, and you don't need to do this too often. That's in there, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna let this sit. Okay, it's do or die time. Let's flush this and see what happens. All right, now I'm gonna turn the water back on. So I don't know, hopefully you remember what this looked like before, but it is so clean. The bottom, I can finally see the bottom of the toilet. If you remember, it had like that kind of dark ring around here. It doesn't have that dark ring anymore. I did zero scrubbing. I literally poured in the citric acid and the hot water. I let it sit for 1 hour, and this is the condition now of my toilet tank. I'm actually super happy with this. I think this is really gonna help keep the toilet fresh and help it not smell. I love it. Okay, and now we're on to the last step. So I am spraying this toilet from top to bottom, and I'm actually just using vinegar. You can use whatever you like. Vinegar does have disinfecting properties. It has great cleaning properties. If you want to go for extra, you can always spray it with hydrogen peroxide when you're, finished, and let it sit on there for about 10 minutes after you've cleaned it. But anyway, we're just spraying this from top to bottom, and then I'm going to wipe it down with a cloth. I usually start with the toilet seat, and I just, because people sit there, and I get that all dried up, and then I kind of work my way down. One of the things that people often forget is they forget the sides and the bottom and the back of the toilet. I mean, you don't really think about it because you don't see it, but that's one of the things that I think that you want to think about and that you want to get. So I'm just going to keep doing this. I also did want to mention that you could remove this toilet seat again if you want to do that. Most toilet seats are removable, perhaps not all of them. Mine is removable, but I'm just kind of working around it. Going to use a Q-tip possibly or something else to get in all the crevices because we're deep cleaning, but otherwise I'm not going to be removing it. So then I'm going to just finish off, and again, here's the bottom part. If you're liking this content, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. I do all kinds of content on helping you save time and money and effort. And here's the final product. Honestly, this video doesn't do it justice, but the toilet is sparkling. I really think it has a lot to do with the tank, but it looks great. Now that you've deep cleaned your toilet, don't stop there. I've got another video on all kinds of bathroom cleaning hacks. I'm gonna link it right here. Click on this video and I will see you over there.